All right, check me, fresh me out, check me out. This is I'm gonna give y'all like some general fighting tips. I'm a Windfall, so I'm gonna give you some general tips against a Windfall. Bam. When you fighting the Windfall, ditch the motherfucking thrust combos. The damn back-to-back thrust like this. Nah, that's a red flag. Like, against a Windfall, you do not want to do 2 thrusts back to back, because you might get off with it at first, but once a Windfall sees this one time, I'm telling you, once they see that one time, you will never ever be able to do that again for the rest of the match, because they are going to they're gonna be ready to fucking sidestep. Trust me, bro. Like, I am a Windfall, and we love to fucking sidestep. We all do. Any skill level, it doesn't matter. This is a Windfall's bread and butter. Bread and butter. Especially with niggas that like to jab. Most of the jabs are thrusts. This is bread and butter right here. Like, no double thrusts. You will get dodged every single time. I'm telling you. What else? Try to keep your starters, your square sequence starters, try to make them all horizontal. I got my shit just like that, and I got that strictly against Windfall. I'm a Windfall my damn self, so I know. My starters are all horizontal. Every single one. They're all high, but you know, it's much, they have to duck. You know what I mean? See, it's more intuitive to sidestep. I don't know why. Every Windfall, I don't know why. As a Windfall, it's just, I've noticed that, you know, you want to sidestep. Like, you want to dodge that next hit, and you want it to be a thrust. Like, that's just how all Windfalls are. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, the more highs and lows you have, the better. Particularly lows. Jumping, this right here, Windfalls don't fucking jump for some reason, unless like they're the real high level ones. Like, you know, I mean, I'm gonna jump. Y'all niggas know I'm gonna fucking jump, but most Windfalls, they don't jump. Make them jump, make them respect the sweep. It will be a much easier fight against them. I don't know if y'all familiar with the Monopoly blocks. Y'all probably is. We used to always fucking go at it on here, but when I first started playing this game, he used to give me such a fucking hard time. I'm talking about every time I saw this nigga, I knew I was getting my ass whooped. I knew this for a fact. You couldn't tell me I wasn't getting beat the fuck up. But I made a deck. This when I was bronze now. He was jade and I was a bronze. I made a deck with 2 back-to-back sweeps. And he couldn't do anything. He couldn't do nothing with it. And he's good. You know what I mean? He was good at dodging and everything, but he just didn't jump. He ducked everything. He sidestepped all my thrusts. All my highs got ducked, but I literally was beating him with 2 sweeps, just 2 fucking moves, because the man wouldn't jump. And a lot of Windfalls are like that. Like, you know, jumping is just, I don't know what it is. Maybe because there's not a bunch of low sweeping moves on the game. There's only like 4 sweeps on the whole game, so maybe that's what it is. You don't see them a lot, and then when you do see them, you just try to block it, because they're like, they're foreign. You're not ready to jump, and plus the jumping timing is kind of weird. But yeah, that's like basically the general thing you want. You know, that's how you want to think when you're fighting against a Windfall. I'm gonna go over it again. No back-to-back thrusts. You don't want to do that. No thrust starters. You know, if you can help that. Crane punch is okay because that covers distance. You know, if you're gonna have a thrust starter, make sure that you're doing it from a distance, so they can't, you know, they wouldn't be so ready to sidestep you from back here, but you can hit them with crane punch from back here. So yeah, just make sure that it's a fast thrust. I mean a far-reaching thrust if you're going to use a thrust starter. But yeah, no thrust starters, no motherfucking back-to-back thrusts, and make them jump. And make them jump. If you don't make them jump, it's going to be a lot harder to beat them, because most of the moves hit high, and all your fast moves are basically thrusts. So like, that's how Windfalls think right there. Like, I can duck most of the moves in your in your moveset, or I can sidestep most of the moves in your moveset. They're not really thinking too much about this right here. Unless they're like they really high level, but yeah, man. It's just something to think about when you fighting a Windfall. General tips, general tricks.